Hello and welcome to another episode of the Next Game Dilemma, your board gaming podcast. We hit you with a short one this week where we discussed what we would love to see in our hypothetical perfect local game shop. From play space to tournaments, maybe even if you want to booze it up a little. We talk about the must-haves. Interestingly enough, we never even brought up the price of games. Maybe that's something to think about. Let's go.
Anybody want to bring us in?
No.
No? Okay, I guess
No.
I'll just do it.
Yeah. This is your show.
Very true. Welcome to another episode of the Next Game Dilemma. I am Noel, your host as always, here joined by Christina.
Hi.
And Jason.
How?
Here to talk to you about all things board games. Just whatever we feel like, really. What are we feeling today?
Feeling tired. Always tired.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get the little bit of news out of the way. The last time that we were, or the last thing that we talked about news-wise was the new Magic the Gathering
Secret lair.
Secret lair, correct. Well, there's been a little bit of a big fuck-up, really, by Wizards. They ended up sending out a couple of preview packets to a couple of, YouTubers and people that, to show off a little bit. Mm-hmm. But They sent them the Signets one, the one that's the two colors for the artifact. It goes into every EDH deck, blah, blah, blah.
Color filter.
Yep,
Yeah.
that good thing. And they sent them out to these YouTubers, and the first thing they noticed is that the foiling process was different than what they were going to get if they bought it from Secret Lair. So now it makes these highly valuable. That's what you saw on eBay, where it was like, how much was
$3,000.
Yeah, like $3,000 for a set. And remember, the set isn't a 4-of set. It's a 1-of the odd ones. So you only get 5 signets for the $3,000.
Jeez.
And that's what it was bidding at, I believe. Yeah, so they basically inadvertently just made the hottest misprint in like the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, with that kind of money, you could buy half a PlayStation 5.
I know, it's
investments.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, it was just a major screw up, and it only applies to people who already like highly valuable, highly misprinted stuff,
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't affect the Magic community at large.
Exactly.
I wouldn't really even call it a fuck up.
I mean, they inadvertently made, highly a variant of something that there only so many exist now.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like I said, it doesn't really affect the community. You know what I mean?
It only affects a certain few.
Yeah, like maybe the community of, like you said, rare
misprints.
Yeah, people who collect those specifically.
I am a part of a group on Facebook, so that's why everything like this sort of keeps popping up in my way. I see weird things, and this happens to be like
it's just strange. It just went to influencers. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like, hey, can you misprint us for the little common people? You know what I mean? So we can get our hands on these things.
Well, I feel like it's a more common, like if there's going to be a misprint or some sort of skerfuffle like this, it's going to happen on smaller scales more often than at large scale.
Yes and no. Like, there are common misprint issues in every run. Sometimes you'll get like a blotch on a certain card, and that's a very common misprint, in certain things. There's also very famous misprints as well.
Yeah, like I believe it was Invasion or something like that, where like 1 in every 3 packs had like where it was cut wrong or whatever.
Really?
No, it was Mercadian Masks. That's what it was. Mercadian Masks.
I do remember Mercadian Mask having a lot of boarding issues.
Yeah.
But I mean more along the lines of things like the famous ones is like Goblin Sledder. The white edition cost 2 red instead of 1 for some reason.
Oh.
That's what?
Yeah, like it's just a fuck up, just a misprint, like an actual thing that went in there.
Wow.
Another famous one is the Curse Scroll from what set is Curse Scroll?
Tempest,
thank you. The Japanese printed one was printed normally, except the activation cost was 1 less. Instead of it costing 3, it cost 2 because greedy Japanese people. Always looking for value. not the misprint. Like, I mean, you can play it, but it ain't 2.
And just don't notice it. It's like, damn, why is that activation costs really cheap. I don't know.
Also, why can't I understand its letters?
There's the group that I like for misprints on Facebook and stuff like that. People occasionally will show off like their all misprint deck or things like that. This dude had a misprint cube, and where you play it as the misprint, like whatever. So if like the cost is like cut in half, you only pay whatever is showing and stuff like that. So it's really fucking. It's just really really cool.
I don't know if I want people to play that.
Yeah, you're
Just like, don't touch my cards.
It'd be like an unglued set or something.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
But no, I mean.
You play it for fun.
Yeah, but it's if all the cards are like legit misprints, they are, quite expensive. I mean, but at that point, if you have like Power Cube, like I used to have, would you not want people to touch your cards at that point either? Like, you're like, not much. No. Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know. Very hesitant about it.
Yeah.
Select few.
Yeah. I don't know if I want Alex or Tom riffle shuffling my fucking full art Wrath of Gods and Damnations and full art Mutavaults and shit. No. No, thank you. So that's it for like the happenings that happened between the last episode and now. So let's just go ahead and go into the next topic, which is what is our perfect store?
The perfect store.
Yeah, if hypothetically you either opened a new store or a new store opened in your town, your city, anywhere you can actually get to it, what are the musts-have in that store for you? What are the things that put that store over the top that's going to make you drive those extra 5 miles to go to this shop as opposed to the other shops?
Yeah, I'd drive across town if there was a board gaming pub here.
Oh yeah, like straight up,
like where they serve food and booze, and like all the tables were like board gaming tables.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That does actually seem like fun.
yeah.
It seems like fun and an anxiety attack.
Of course.
Well, I'm sure there'd be rules. Like if I was running the joint, it'd be, you can't have food and drink simultaneously at the table. You can have drink, but that's going to be, because these board game tables now
They have like the holders and whatnot.
yeah, that
are
come out of
outside.
the table. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
the
Like,
whole- yeah.
those are beautiful, brilliant ideas. So yeah, I would love to have an establishment equipped like that.
So would it just be a straight up, pretty much a pub with board games, or would it have to have anything else? Maybe private rooms, or what's up with the food then? Is it very regular, greasy? Let's play some board games after this type food, or
Yeah, I'm thinking along the lines of that. I know there is I believe it's Meepleville has like a cafe connected to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you can, get sandwiches and stuff, which is cool.
sandwiches, pizza, burgers? I believe they do.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know about their burgers.
Yeah, I think they do. Like they're doing like grilled stuff now. I don't know how, chef intensive it is in there.
Elaborate.
Yeah, but I mean, the last time I went was back in its early days, like years ago. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We've
they
been there not
probably
too long.
they probably
Not too
come
long ago.
along
Yeah.
pretty well. But yeah, I mean that sort of setup, but just with those fancy gaming tables. Oh God, I feel like you would get all of the board gaming community out.
Yeah, nice play area is definitely a must. I mean, I'm not opposed to just having, plastic tables and chairs, and as long as they're somewhat organized and, you have enough space in between them. Because I've been to some shops where, they're hosting an event, and it's fucking elbow to elbow. We are sardines in there, man.
And I think another thing that I would love for a location like this would be for there to be organized, like, those mega games where it's like, 30,
Werewolves
40
and
people.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff. No, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as like werewolf because that can be a pretty cumbersome thing to run beyond like 10 people.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like they have like these, they're called mega games, I'm pretty sure. But they're like social games.
Okay.
But it takes up the entire room. Oh hell, if I could only remember the name of some of them. I know various YouTubers have covered it. Covered a few of them actually. But one is like, each person playing is assigned to a certain country or whatever, and then there's people that work for the press or whatever, and it's sort of like LARPing in a sense, but there's very structured rules. It's not like free form, like, oh, you guys tell the story or whatever. Like, no, you're actually playing a game.
I'm going to have to come back and cut in here with, like, some examples for these since we're not selling them too hard right now. You know that game with a bunch of people with all over the country,
Yeah, I'm doing a shit job of it at that. But then there's another one where it's like has to do with switching, like there's only 2 teams, and like people leave the other teams to join the other team kind of willy-nilly from what I could tell. But like one of them secretly has a bomb, and at the end of the game, like whichever team has that player on it loses.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, take Jim. We don't want shit, Jim.
But yeah, no, those. So I feel like once a week, like on a Saturday or a Friday, or maybe Friday and Saturday.
Have like a jumbo game.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool. I would like a bit more interaction with our board game community. Although we can't really blame them right now, as seeing as how the pandemic's still sort of going on, and getting together with that many people is kind of the opposite of what we want right now.
Yeah, maybe. I heard this Delta variant thing is going to blow over.
Yeah, that's why California shut back down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not shut down, but mass mandated again.
And why wear a mask mandated again,
Yep.
too.
Oh, are we?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta wear masks at work
Son
again.
of them.
For workers only, though. 'Cause
Yeah, only employees.
Oh, yeah, because they're the only ones that can spread it.
they're trying so hard to keep it open, dude. They
Yeah.
they're.
I
fuck,
know.
Yeah.
Economy's a son of a bitch.
Yep. But on a less depressing note, what about you, Christina? What
Well-
would you like in your perfect shop?
I think player space is definitely a big one because I remember back in the day when they didn't have enough tables and we had to play matches outside
Whew, I do remember
in the
those
heats
days.
in the summer.
This is back in your early Magic days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
that was
Sardines, man.
yeah, sitting just on the sidewalk and
F that.
yeah.
Actually, I do remember when I was playing, like when I was an active player, even in Texas, even here, no matter where I was playing, being an active Magic player in the tournament scene, you're going to end up in a store where they don't want to turn up the AC all the way. And
Okay, on the note of that, at the shop that I used to work, that motherfucker was cranked. I guarantee you.
it was, okay.
Every dude to like 70 at the minimum. But the fact is, you have so many people in such a small space,
Yeah.
and especially here in Vegas. You know, if you're facing against the sun, it does not matter. You're fucked.
But yeah, but that's the other thing is you're gonna be packed shoulder to shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
like no matter where you go. Like unless it was a pro PTQ or something, like that's the only time I felt
convention
like
or something.
I could actually move my elbows without hurting nobody.
Yeah, player space is very important for sure. I mean, if you intend to have events like that, if not, having at least a general space for people to come and sit down and play. Like, I understand not every store is going to be, 1,000 square feet or more, or, it's not going to be a huge area, but having a designated space for, a couple tables for even at least demos is something that is appreciated.
Oh, for sure.
well, another thing I was going to say, the competitive side of me wants some tournaments, board game tournaments.
Oh yeah, an organized tournament scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
And it doesn't have to be the same one. It can just be a rotating one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe people come in and vote on it, what the next thing would be, like, so you can just get it going. Because I'm just so tired of, hey, let's do trivia Fridays. And
Ugh.
you know what I mean? I'm just,
Or like the
only
top
because I
three
suck at
from-
trivia. But
Yeah, no, I like that. Some sort of way, like like maybe if the winners got to have a say in what was going to be played the next week or whatever,
Maybe the losers.
or the losers.
Yeah.
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 That would be pretty cool. I would definitely enjoy a tournament for something a bit more meaty than like King of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Munchkin.
Munch. Ugh.
Yeah,
How do
no one's gonna care about a Munchkin tournament.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Some people care.
Competitive Munchkin.
No, they're not welcome at this establishment. Another requirement.
I wonder if we're gonna have that. That'd be the most ridiculously dope thing. Just having a stickers like Munchkins not sold here. Just like a fucking finger. Get out.
Yeah. Munchkin, Catan not welcome.
See, and I've actually, I've kind of taken back my stance on Munchkin. I understand there needs to be a game for people who don't know what fun is. For them to just pick up and be like, is this fun? Am I having fun? I think I'm having fun.
Yeah.
It's so weird. The people who really, really like it, really like it. Like, they love that shit.
Like they've never been exposed to anything better.
Well, no, they have, and they just keep
They
on.
just don't care.
It's probably like their first real like board game they've ever been introduced. It just sticks with you, just like yours sticks with you. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess.
But I mean, and there's places for all these games that we're bad mouthing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, there's everyone who enjoys their game. Let them enjoy their game. I'm sorry that we're shitting on yours. A tournament scene is definitely something that I would enjoy because I am also competitive, and not everybody plays Magic. Not everybody plays Yu-Gi-Oh or collectible card games or miniatures. I would like to see a board gaming tournament. That is 100% true. More interaction with the community would be cool too.
I think another thing, not to hate on like TCG players, but I feel like not that they wouldn't be allowed to come and play. Like if you want to come play Magic or whatever, Pokemon or whatever, cool. Come use the table space to play those games. But like we wouldn't sell it, wouldn't stock it, wouldn't like have organized tournament in my ideal pub. We would not sanction events or anything like that. Like I'm sure for existing shop owners, there's a reason why it's board gaming and Magic and stuff, is because that's a good revenue stream. In my ideal gaming pub, there would be none of that. Like they will come, they'll play, whatever, but it's not going to be like, because the Magic scene can quickly take over a location.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes the same for I think all like TCGs. If you have enough support and they just start showing up in droves,
yeah.
All of a sudden you're like, why am I stocking like 5 boxes deep of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, if you're selling booze, you don't have to sell Magic.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
That's true. It's something to keep it coming, something to keep it fresh.
Okay, and then I have another thing. I don't know if they usually try to control this or not, but just clientele that come in. Like, I don't want to go into a place where I just see males. Just competitive males. Like, I want to see families. I want to see other females. Like
that's less in the control of.
Like, right. That's what I was saying. But I'm saying my ideal shop.
Somehow make it more friendly for everyone.
Right. I mean, you can still like have a competitive scene, but like do an incentive for family nights or things like that to get. I like casual players. I really do. Because,
every night is ladies' night.
You know what I mean? I want to, go to those areas and meet new people. You know what I mean? Experience new things. And like I said, I just don't want to feel a little alienated as like I'm the only female among drove of men.
Well,
out there,
if we're talking board games, I think that tends to happen a lot less.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, if there's a shop that also caters to Magic or. Yu-Gi-Oh or things like that, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that's what I would want to when I walk into the shop is see families and just a variety of different people stuff. Just
have incentives for a mixture of people.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like my idea of having like mega games on Fridays or Saturdays or whatever would kind of go towards that, of building communities and encouraging people to sort of intermingle instead of being sanctioned off into their own little cliques or what have you.
Right.
Make it a much more, because I mean that's what the scene really needs, is a way for communities to come together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You kind of get that at our current game shops. There's a little bit of that, but it's not. There's no active incent, like no reason.
I think it's more of the players doing it than the shops itself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, not that it falls to them to have to, but it'd be nice for that sort of thing to be encouraged.
Yeah, and I don't know. It depends on the shop, because I know shops would definitely love for there to be overlap in hobbies. Because if you're buying, 40K stuff, and then you're also buying a box of Magic every week or, every set, that's good for them.
Yeah.
More money for them. So I don't see a reason for them to not want the same thing.
True.
If I were to have a Magic tournament or have the shop sort of embrace TCGs, then the one thing that I would need them to have is a good selection of singles. If I were to want to have a shop with Magic, if you're doing a shop without Magic, having just boosters is fine, or not at all. That's up to you. Like you were saying, if you want to do more pub style and have it like just meaty games, you know, actual boxed games as opposed to like cracking packs,
Yeah.
that's fine. But if I were to do something and I wanted to involve Magic or Flesh and Blood or Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, what have you, singles are a must, because you know, if you have being that shop where you're like, you come in and you're like, hey, what do you have? Oh, let me trade this in, or you know, having a shop that has a good relationship with the whatever community they're trying to support is highly important. Singles does that because it allows people to come to you first before they outsource the money into the internet. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's fair. So in your ideal shop, would it be Magic also?
10 years ago, maybe. Because I was a much more active player. Right. I think if you're trying to do something with cards, Pokemon, TCGs, and other stuff like that, whoever's championing that has to be involved with the community. There's no way that person can't be, because they're everything fluctuates so much. They have to have their finger on the pulse.
Oh yeah.
Right now, if I were to open it, I don't think that's me. So I would support it, and I'd be like, hey, if you want to have your F&Ms here, we give out packs, we do stuff like that. Have it much more casual, sort of the way Little Shop of Magic does, where it still encourages people to come in, it still encourages buying of booster packs and stuff like that. My opinion on it, if you're going to lean into a specific hobby, whether that be your card games, you're going to have to stock your sleeves, your binders. If you're doing miniatures, you're also going to have to, you know, support that side. You're going to need your brushes, your paints. So whatever side you end up taking, you're going to have be ready for that. If you're going to be on your side where you're saying beer and food, you know, make sure that you have your rules set up however you're going to do it, because I don't know about you, but I don't want anybody spilling shit on any of my games.
I feel like there'd be a shelf that, you know, lines the walls, and then like each game has a price on it. You don't pay the price, but you put down a deposit for that game, and then when you're done with it, everything checks out. Cool, get your money back. But if you spill drinks on my game, you're paying that price. I'm keeping that deposit.
See, and that's sort of where it's rough, because let's say well, you know, what would be in your library? Let's say they get Power Grid, right? For example, they pull out Power Grid. Are you gonna, as soon as they give it back to you, are you gonna go through the rule book and be like, all right, 82 blocks, 102 coins, 67 cards, motherfuckers, like, you know?
Yeah.
It just seems, it seems fine for you to have, you know, the free games or whatever you want to do, but for something like that, it seems more appropriate for you to bring your own. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. I mean, and then that way they didn't have to pay the security deposit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just whenever you start talking about security deposits and checking and stuff like that, it's more of a time management thing for me.
That's true.
Only because Little Shop did the same thing too, where they were renting out games, and I always thought, like, man, who fucking checks these things? You know what I mean? Like, but whatever. If it works, it works. You know.
Yeah.
But you're definitely gonna have to have a system in place for that.
That's true. See, and that's why I wouldn't open it.
Yeah. you just go.
Yeah.
And drink your worries
I'd
away.
give them tons of my money.
Yeah. You're like, give me the vino for this Vinos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that pretty much sums up what we want. Lots of play space, tournaments, booze.
Yeah.
Kind of summing up where we are at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like you need another beer there, hey, Jason?
Yeah, that'll come.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the stuff.
And yeah, that's going to be a quick one for us. We're just trying to get these out, seeing as how we've on vacation, and then we had a few issues with computers and corrupted files, so we're trying to get back on track. So this is just a short podcast letting you know we're still alive, still out doing it. And we'll catch you later, guys.
Peace.
Bye, everyone.
We are everywhere. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, where we would love to interact with our listeners. We've just launched our new website, nextgamedilemma.com, where you can find links to our episodes and full board game reviews, and more coming soon. If you have any questions, comments, or podcast ideas, you can reach out to us at noel@nextgamedilemma.com. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy, guys.